All right, welcome to SC Custom Designs. Let us design your dream. And we did that with the table behind you for a customer. Thank you, customer, for putting into the hands of SC Custom Designs that creation. And now we're on to the series, well into the series, almost done with the series, of creating a super cool, awesome coffee table. Now, how many times, please look up every aspect of it, by the way. We don't really miss anything in the process of making this unit. So I was consulting, or I had my designer come down, which is my lovely one. She's the other part of SC Custom Designs. Swimming Upstream is her business. And so she came down and she was giving me breakfast, and she looked at my legs. Not these. Nothing to look at there. So these are the legs that are going to go on to the bottom shelf, which is independent of the desk itself, by the way, the coffee table. So he's going to go like this. All right. And then having the designer came down and said, well, why don't you put a complementary piece this way? I'm probably going to get that wrong, but something kind of sort of like this. Okay, but let's try to make it look more realistic. Something sort of like this. So help complement this curve here. All right, so that's what we're doing, and it'll make more sense once we get along. But I'm going to go through video this part of making that, okay? And what you're going to do is get your stock. This is all solid oak, and duct tape. Painter's tape is your friend for putting the pieces together, and so they don't move. The last thing you need is for stock to move, and so this is the tip. Just lay them down gently. We'll worry about getting it exactly knocked in all the same shortly. But if you've not ever thought about doing this, I mean, I saw this tip watching another woodworker. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. It's not a permanent fix, but it's just enough so that you can get repetitive work done, especially when it comes to what I'm about to do. All right, so we'll put them together like this. Then I'm going to push down on my stock and try to get it as even as possible. All right, and then we're going to start just shaving him up a little bit. I left a little bit of room here so that I could, after I got these other pieces cut out, I could go ahead and cut this quickly to size. All right, so we're going to do just that. All right, so now we have the bottoms perfect. The tops are fine. All right, and now we're going to take just a nib off this side here, just enough to get it absolutely Perfect. Okay. So they're absolutely the same height there. That's working out great now. All right. So now we're going to go over to the bandsaw. Now I don't have my blade on there. Sorry, the cover and all that sort of thing. Please consider putting it on if you don't feel safe. I feel perfectly safe in this operation. And of course, unplug your tools when you're done with them. It's very valuable to lower such a nasty but beautifully sharp blade. Get that out of the way, so people who are coming by aren't going to just go, whoops. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hopefully not drop you. Let me take you off the mount for now. Look at that pretty mount, by the way. One day I was in the wood shop and had one of those ADD moments and just thought, man, I just need to make myself a better camera stand, and that's what I came up with. Did that on the bandsaw. So trying to figure out the best place to put you. Actually, let's try over here. Sorry for all the moving on the y'all watching on the big TVs. Y'all let me know that's unacceptable, all this moving around I do. I couldn't agree with you more, but for now I have to do what I have to do. Well, let's see, let's try to zoom in on there. I'm not going to be able to pinch and zoom, unfortunately. So, yeah, we'll put you right there. Okay, so let's get right to it. I have a very coarse, thin blade on here. I already have him plugged in, so I knew I was going to have this operation. Just know that when you're not using your bandsaw, you take the tension off the blade. Otherwise, you're going to damage your wheels if you leave it like that for a prolonged period of time. All right, I am using what they call the Carter stabilizer, okay, to cut this out. And I'm going to take it really, really, really slow. You know, you get a few chances to screw up when you're working on something like this, but I'd rather not mess up at all. All right, so let's go ahead and I do have LED lights right here. Let me just plug those in real quick so you can get a better idea of what I'm saying. And I'm sure you guys will appreciate that. There we go. No, I can't see. All right, let's go to it. I'm not going to hook the dust collection up, but I usually do. Here we go, folks. Now, it's a good idea, by the way, to create stress points. I have to cut out this piece here, right? But if I cut in stress points, the wood is going to give way this way as opposed to causing me to go that way, so on and so forth. So, just a little. Oh, I guess I did not unplug it in. Sorry about that, folks. I thought I had it plugged in. All right, he shall be plugged in now. All right. And you're watching SC Custom Design. Watching me make the super cool, awesome coffee table. And we would have been on that next step, joining those legs. However, the designer said you need to do this. All right, now we're going to go over to the sander. What we'll have to do really is back you up a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and clean up those curves. Okay, before and the after. Did I release my tension? I did not. Remember to do as I say and not as I do, right? All right, let's get the tension off that blade. And let's unplug it. Now they do make this switches to turn things on and off. Quite foolproof. But still it's a good idea to unplug your tools. All right, and remember, if you can see the plug, it's got to be unplugged. That's if you got the right plug, right? Okay, let's see. By the way, you got 42% humidity in my wood shop at the moment. 63 degrees. Good thing to keep track of. All right, so we took him off. Isn't that beautiful? Now we'll just clean him up a little bit. did a quick job of that. We are only so many minutes into this. Let's just have a look. See what time we got invested. 15 minutes, 18 seconds so far. So there you go. Here's the complimentary leg. And now we're going to take you over here and get an idea of what this is going to look like for us. Again, this is the series on the super awesome coffee table. Please go to the series. I think I'm calling it something like Watch Me Make This Coffee Table. Maybe I'll retitle it so that it aligns with what I'm saying here. All right, so, oh my Lord, let's have a look and see. Do a little quick touch there. Hopefully it zooms in. Focuses, rather. All right, so here are the pieces. Still got the same height. And let's peel them off. Clean some dust up. And he's going to look like, let's see if we get this right now. He's going to go, this is the end. So he goes in like that. And I believe he butts in like this. I have it the wrong way. There we go. So it's going to, that is not even the right way. Sorry folks. Having a moment here. I'm still having a moment. I have these moments. Let's try that. Okay, so it's going to be like this. So the complementary, that took me a while, sorry folks. Complementary shape, just adding this to this part of the leg, just adds some fullness to it. All right, and so what we'll be doing with this is we're going to soften up the edges with some routering. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, before I pull all this apart, I have to mark off where I'm putting my dowels. But I think you get the idea. We decided to use dowels to connect him in with. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna have to keep the design lady out of the shop, so we stop designing. Thanks again for coming in the shop. I basically got some designs. Take care.